Some people might define being cool by how much a person fits in, or for example, how basic someone is. I define myself as cool because of the fact that I don't necessarily fit in. My differences are what make me stand out of my age demographic especially. I'm 22 and I don't enjoy partying or drinking as a pastime. This is somewhat uncommon, especially for a college kid, but I never became interested in the party scene. Now, for some people, that might make me lame or odd, but in the long run, I'm only saving money and being myself. Instead of being at the bars on a Saturday night, you'll typically find me at home catching up or starting a new series on Netflix or Hulu, while at the same time embroidering. I have always found embroidery very interesting. It was actually my grandma who got me interested in embroidery in the first place. She has always embroidered pillowcases, dishcloths, handkerchiefs, and other items for years. And whenever my sister and I would receive a gift from her, we would never use it. We wanted to keep it in mint condition, so we would always have something our grandma made us. Seeing both the handmade and elegant quality of these gifts were the first steps in my interests. To me, embroidery is a hobby that at the end, I have a finished result and a product to show for my time. This is also something I can do that helps me relax and forget about school for a little while. I ended up using embroidery quite a bit in my last semester's studio class. Here's a final piece that I ended up spending 12 hours on and only got 2 hours of sleep before class. This project also reveals another passion of mine, which is flowers. In the summer months, when I can be outside, I enjoy gardening. I have always planted flowers, but this year I tried a couple of different vegetables, so we'll see if those grow or not. I became interested in gardening from my mom, who, for as long as I can remember, has always had a huge garden with strawberries, cucumbers, and on the farm she would always have different flower beds, and they would always be so beautiful. And finally, the last and maybe the most important trait that sets me apart and makes me cool is my passion of photography. And I don't just mean constant selfies or typical generic sunset photos. I mean actual film, developing the film in the darkroom, and printing your own photos. I've always been in love with photography, but my first photo class, I really fell in love. And it switched from just a hobby to a passion. These are a couple of my hobbies and traits that I find in myself that make me feel cool. But remember, you don't always have to fit in to be interesting, but you must be interesting to be cool. Thank you.